You've got me, you've got me. Hello and welcome everyone to the Collegiate Conference Series Season 8. I'm Game Time DJ and I'll be your host for tonight, where we are in week 1 of the regular season of Season 8, which means we have a best of 5 series tonight. Because it is week 1, that also means that this is the first series of the semester of the year for CU Boulder. And because it is a new semester, we have a slightly different roster from Season 7. So, CU Boulder, with their new roster, is going to be led by Thumper as the captain, who is currently a GC3 and peaked into SSL. They are currently top 0.3% in 2v2s and top 0.1% in the 3v3 playlist. Following them to the field is going to be Ice, which you'll recognize from last semester, who is still currently SSL, Supersonic Legend, and they are top 0.1% in 1v1s, 2v2s, and 3v3s. Joining them will be Hiding, who is GC2 on the cusp of the return to where they rightfully belong, GC3. And then, on the other side of the field tonight, we will see the Florida Gators. I believe they are being led by Larry, who is GC2 and has peaked SSL in 1v1s, 2v2s, and 3v3s, so all of the main playlists at one point or another. They also have Hammy Crackers, who is currently SSL, Supersonic Legend, which means matching Ice in terms of rank there. A little bit of competition, perhaps. And then their third is Sap, who is GC3 and has been SSL as recently as last season. So, strong roster on both sides of the field. Also worth mentioning, Extreme is listed as the 4th for the Florida Gators. No RL tracker from them, so a little bit of a secret agent there. Not entirely sure what that means. We might have to be on the lookout for that. Keep an eye out, see if that 4th takes the field. Speaking of 4ths, I forgot to mention, CU Boulder has a new 4th substitute, Zure, sitting at GC3, who has peaked into SSL. So even the subs on CU Boulder have had that taste of SSL. They are ready to play. CU Boulder already in the lobby. CU Boulder, I do know, warmed up a little bit before this, so hopefully they're feeling good, playing good. The Florida Gators are actually coming off of Game 7 of a different series. So whether they are warmed up or maybe they're worn out, we'll have to see if those 7 games have affected them. It could be the start of them going crazy, or it could just be that they are tired out and CU Boulder might have the slight advantage there. We'll have to see once the players take the field. Speaking of, let me just text. There we go. We have gotten that Florida Gators are on the way. So we'll head on over to the field here in just a second. And you can see CU Boulder ready to go. Ice, Thumper, and Hiding, as well as Digo, who could be wrong in this, but I believe may be managing the team right now. Meanwhile, Florida Gators taking a second to get in. Let me double check. They do have the name and password for this lobby. So it all comes down to how quickly can they get in here and how quickly can we get this series started. Again, this is week 1 of the regular season, the first series that CU Boulder will be playing in CCS Season 8. Seems like Florida did not see that the name and password was already there. They have just gotten out of their Game 7, so they are rolling fresh into this new series. Again, could be an advantage. They could be completely warmed up, working well as a team, ready to go, ready to win more games. Or it could be that a 7-game series has tired them out. Now, if I am not mistaken, which I'm looking through the chats right now, this is in fact a best of 5, which means the series they were playing was for a different league. So it is quite possible that this is their first series of CCS Season 8 as well. Simply waiting for them to join. As soon as they do, we can give the go-ahead. We are ready to go. Oh, Diego has left the party. Not entirely sure what that's about, but as soon as they do, Larry and Hammy Crackers have joined the match, waiting on one more from Florida. And we will let them know that they are good to go. Waiting on that last member to take the field. Chat, let me know what you think. Use that chat to let me know, who do you think is going to win? Will it be a complete sweep, and how many games is the series going to go to? Will we see a Game 5 in the first series? Again, only a best of 5, as this is the regular season. There will be no Game 7s just yet. We'll have to save that for slightly later in the semester. Waiting on one more from Florida. You see Larry and Hammy there. Seems like we might be waiting on Sap. I see Digo in one chat, Pixel in the other. Everyone is just waiting with bated breath for that last member of the Florida team. They did all come from the same series, so perhaps in between games we're waiting on one more. Waiting on one. Yeah, you can see it there in the chat. Not entirely sure what is holding Sap up, but anything from a bio break to a computer crashing could be possible, so we will not hold it out against them. In fact, DJ gets up. I don't think the caster is allowed to do that. Alright, well, at least it's all in good spirits. Sap is currently GC3. I don't think my Champ 3 experience directly parallels that. Although, if he's having any sort of computer troubles, that I can directly parallel, as the second I was going to hit go live on Twitch, OBS crashed and then my computer crashed. So that is why stream was just a little bit late. I tried to go 15 minutes before the hour, but only got about 10 this time, as my computer decided it was going to crash. And not only that, but the power button was not going to turn it off. So I had to do a full unplug and replug in, and it seems like everything is working now. Let me know, does everything sound right? How's the volume? Rocket League's probably a little bit quiet right now, but once the cars get going, you'll hear the engines rev. Let me know if my mic is too quiet, too loud. I'm seeing that there's a prediction that Florida is already worn out and that C will take it in 4 games. Dio practicing proper rotation both on the field and in the chat, I see. Oh, okay. W rotation indeed. Now, if only we could get that third Florida player to rotate into the lobby, we'd be all set. They're really making you wait, chat. Keeping you on the edge of your seat here. If this were any other game, I would talk about the series scores, how teams have been playing recently, but again, this is week 1. CCS Season 8, so there are in fact no stats to talk about just yet. I'm seeing a forfeit call in the CU Boulder gaming chat. The team can't show up. Now, we'll give them time. I imagine to some sort of technical difficulties beyond their control. That or some biological difficulties also outside of their control, completely up to Mother Nature on that one. Waiting on that last Florida player. We'll see, does Florida Gators joining the lobby very slow mean that they are going to be playing slow? Will they be a little bit out of sorts due to this? Or is this just a tactic to get in CU Boulder's head here? Could be either, could be none of them. Could just be that one player is unable to get into the lobby here. Nothing in the Discord. Mind games for sure. It's quite possible, but... Larry saying that his teammate is tripping and hiding, asking, did he break his leg? Bro fell in. Some witty banter in the chat. Seems like everyone's in good spirits at least. Also, welcome 8 people in chat. If you are just now joining, we are about to enter Game 1 of the first series of CCS Season 8 CU Boulder versus the Florida Gators. You can see Thumper, Ice, and Hiding all ready to take the field. Larry, Hammy, and I believe Sap will be joining shortly. 15-minute DQ window approaching quickly, but I don't think that is going to be a problem. From what I gathered from the Discord, it seems like CU Boulder is actually very excited to try and take down Florida. I know Ice especially wanted to be here for tonight. We have 5 people in the CU Boulder Gaming and 8 people over here on my channel. That might be a first for just watching a pre-lobby menu. That'd be the most people we've ever had watching a pre-lobby menu. Did we see it? Ice has left the match. Now we are down to... I'm not entirely sure what's happening. CU Boulder has left. Hiding has rejoined. Hiding has left. I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. Ego, is this also part of the mind games? Staying warm? I see. CU Boulder, while they wait for that third member on Florida, is going to be staying warm, hitting training. Possibly some drill maps, some shots. Maybe even a casual threes match, depending on if they think they have the time. And considering we've been here for nearly 15 minutes now, they might in fact have the time to do that. Although if I remember correctly, they are in fact in my party, so unless I see a queue notification, it might just be training. Hiding has rejoined already. Probably checking to see what the deal is, and gone again. Right back into training. Gotta stay warm. Gotta keep the tires warm, gotta keep the engine running. You know what? I know how to get this to work. Watch this. I'm going to run a poll in my chat right now. And I'm sure as soon as I click send on this, they will join. Because that is how it usually works out. Had a little 2-minute submission period, so make sure you get those predictions in. Who will win this series, CU Boulder or Florida? The poll is live. Place your bets on who you think is going to be walking away with the victory from this series. All they need is 3 game wins for this best-of-5 series. Dico saying they DQ. I unfortunately do not have the power to make that judgment in this league. But they are taking quite a while to join up. Through the rulebook. Chat with a question mark. Chat, how we doing? Any of y'all have anything to say to Hiding? Digo sticking with CU Boulder, it seems. Nuclear says, nah. Nothing to say at all. Mamacita hype for the Gators there. Waiting on one more from the Gators still. Not sure if it'll be Sap or Extreme. They do have a substitute, technically, even though their RL tracker was not posted. Extreme was listed as a 4th player on that team. Could be seeing that secret agent pop in if Sap does not queue up soon. Unsure of the rank or skill level of Extreme. We do know that Sap is currently GC3, and again has been SSL as recently as last season. I'm seeing in the Discord that he is here, although he has not joined the lobby yet, funny enough. So how here is he really? We have Ice, Thumper, and Hiding all back again. And despite claims that he is here, do we see Sap joining the lobby? Any day now, Sap. There's only so much I can say about a pregame lobby. There it is. All teams can take the field now. And there we go. Finally, we have all 6 players taking the field. And as the clock ticks down right here, it is game time in game 1. Strong Star already might be in the net. No, just a bit high there. Big energy right off the bat after a long wait. Huge pinch and boom to the other side here. Larry looking to recover it. No touch there. It seems like Boulder might actually be a little bit off of their game, like we predicted, especially after that wait. Although Sap coming into it with a little bit of a breather, it seems like. Ice now into the air, looking for that flip reset. Does get denied by Larry here. Hiding. Pops no man's land. Amy catches it, looks for one pop, takes the air here. Might have gotten that flip reset, doesn't look like it, or at the very least didn't use it. Does get a 50 there, though. Now Thumper up to Ice. Ice takes the shot, and Larry positioned perfectly to make that save. No goals just yet, although Larry looking for a bump here, doesn't find it. Ice gets around him and gets the clear still. Now Hammy back to the air. Sap following suit as well. Good possession of the ball, using the flip reset, gets it over 1, but Ice, 0 boost, still gets the save there on that goal line. Playing patient just to get the points for that save. Hammy does not get the pass off. Now Hiding. A lot of boost, gets the flick over 1, and it's in. That's all you need. No fancy air dribbles, no passing plays like Hammy was going for. Just good control, good positioning, simple side flip, flicks it over to Larry, finds the back of the net, and CU Boulder is going to run away with a first goal, both in this game and in this series. Hiding, looking for another one right now, off the back wall there. Larry low on boost, booms it down, Ice with a shot, and it's too fast, it cannot be saved. Just enough to make sure it finds its way top left here. You see great kickoff from CU. Ice with a shot, Sap just barely could not reach it there. Now CU Boulder up 2, they're on a roll. Can they keep this momentum going? In other news, I've just realized that the team logos are not loaded in. So after the next goal, I will use that replay to try and fix those. I do know that the overlay had an update recently, and so hopefully that does not affect it. Certainly not affecting CU here as they take the ball down the field, keeping pressure on in that orange half. And so far holding Florida to 0 goals here, although might have an opportunity over 1, over 2. Can they find the pass? No. Sap though. Plenty of boost, gets to round 1, round 2, and the pinch. No, Thumper's going to clear that one away into the midfield. Catch off the wall, use the flip, and pinch save by Ice and Hiding there. Ice still in the net, plenty of boost, goes for the challenge here, does get over him, and Thumper accidentally own goals. Catastrophe on the goal line here. You can see Ice had that initial challenge, that flip reset just a little bit above him. Thumper tried to catch it, just a little bit too close to net there. It's going to find its way in. Florida reclaiming 1 goal. Now it is a 1-goal game. Means it could be kept up as late as 0 seconds here. There, he gets challenged by Thumper and bumped by Ice as well. Hammy and Thumper playing footsie in the corner there. Sap looking for the shot. Ice too fast with it. Into the corner here. Gets the pass out and, oh, wasn't expected. One more touch as well. Hammy full on boost. Ice collecting the boost. It gets around Ice. Hiding takes this guy around him as well. Can they find that top corner? No! All 3 defenders from CU Boulder had to commit to that one. And luckily it did not find its mark. Hammy with a simple pop. Looking for that straight down. It kind of goes straight down. Not quite, though. A little bit behind him. That's going to open up. Thumper shoots it on net. No one's back for Florida. Thumper, a sniper right now. The long shot from their own corner. Bang! Right across the field. One bounce and in. Nearly a minute between goals there, but CU Boulder now back with a 2-goal lead. 3-1. CU Boulder looking strong in game 1. Whether it was the extra time taking, the little bit of training they might have hit while waiting, or simply if the Florida Gators are worn out here from their 7-game series before this. Meanwhile, CU Boulder strong on defense there. They are getting pressure, but staying solid on that goal line. Larry tries for the immediate shot, denied. Ice low on boost, has to flick that one away. Looking for the dunk, not going to find it. This one floating towards that blue net. Bench in the midfield here. Larry chips it over to Hammy. Hammy taking it off the blue corner. No, staying on the wall. There it is. Pops around, and Ice going to deny that one. Hiding over to Ice. Ice trying to catch it here. Pops it over. Sap. Can they find that one last shot? There it is. Shot off of the orange defender and in. With just about a minute left here in regulation. CU Boulder. 4-1 here. 3-goal lead. I did say I would try to fix this in between goals. Not sure why it's not working, but in between games, I will look more into why the logos are not appearing. But right now, I think the team names should be enough. Shot on net, takes 2 defenders. Thumper has 3rd there. Over to Hiding, Hiding. Looking for one more, tries to catch it underneath one. Larry looks for the flip reset, gets it. Also has some assistance from their teammate there. This is going to be put in front of the blue net. Into the blue corner. A little bit scary for CU here. And he pops it up. Ice and Sap challenge at the same time. Ball just left bouncing there in that blue half. Ice over to Thumper. Thumper looking for the redirect. No, down to Hiding. Hiding takes it, catches it, pops it over one. Does get hit behind him, though. Thumper off their corner. A little bit of an awkward touch there. Although, quite frankly, I'm not sure it matters. Although, Florida, technically still a chance, puts one away with 3 seconds left. They can score one in 2 seconds, and then keep it up at 0 seconds. They need a kickoff goal right here. So you playing for time, and then 0 seconds. Here it is. Keeping it up is just gratuitous here. Looking for one more shot, gonna bounce in front of net. And CU Boulder will take game 1 in this best-of-5 series. For game 2, let's head on over to Armstead. Pitched, please. Both teams fully readied up here, meaning we are good to go into game 2 here. Quickly into the spectate role. All players joined, it seems like. If I can get this to work. There we go. Now you can clearly see the logos for the teams. Should be working now. Not sure what the difficulty was, but I simply refreshed it and it works. The good old turn it off and turn it back on again. With a surprising success rate. Or with a shot right there. Not even 20 seconds in, not even 15 seconds in. 19 seconds at the bottom only because of the kickoff and the excess time there. puts it right around the defenders. It looks like it might have been Thumper that came off the wall, just a little bit awkward there. Front wheel is no longer on that backboard, instead just floating in the goal, causing him to backflip there. This time we see the Florida Gators taking the first goal in this game and leading this one. Look for one more here. Sap might have even gotten that flip reset. Doesn't matter though. He's trying for the pinch here. Can't get back down to it. It is open. Does not seem like Florida had the angle though. Hammy trying to collect this one. Pops it up. Takes the air. Keeps it low. Flip reset. Uses the dash to get a shot. And there it is. No. Blocked by CU Boulder. Musty from ice. Into the orange corner here. CU Boulder making good plays with the ball. Not quite keeping the pressure on as they did in that last game just yet. See a shot right here going for that bottom right. Cleared away. There, into the air. Gets the flip reset. Can they convert it? No, it's going to be hit right to the left post there. Now denied. Open net. Can Thumper shoot this quickly? Yes, he can, but Sap even quicker. Gonna find that save. Florida does not got that one goal. Does not want to give up that lead. They've seen what CU Boulder can do when CU Boulder has momentum, and they do not want to let them have that momentum. Speaking of momentum, very slow plays here. Hiding good control though. It does get hit away from him. Now Hammy takes the air, looking for that aerial control. Denied again. Thumper looking to collect it here, has to conserve his boost. As Larry took that mid boost, pinched by two people on the orange team there. Pop shot, will it find its mark? No, left post again. I don't know if CU Boulder went and moved their goal just a little bit to the right, but Florida is loving that left post right now. Larry touchdowns in front of net and one over the shooter there. All three members from CU in the corner right now. Ice grabs the boost. Thumper left alone there, does get the chow. Decent block. Can they save it? It's floating in front of net. Thumper with a crazy save after trusting his two teammates who pinched it and kept it on that goal line instead of the back of the net. 50 again. Thumper laughed again. This one might find its mark. Top right corner. There it is. This time, Florida Gators leading by 2. Which I believe is the opposite of what we just saw in Game 1. Both teams putting up the numbers right now. CU Boulder had the edge in Game 1. Florida seems to have it in Game 2 here. Thumper gets the ball hit away from him. Does get the bump though. Sends Hammy back to the orange half. Pop. Bullet hit ceiling. No. Sap trying to read Thumper. Thumper down to Ice. Ice trying to collect it here. Gets the flick. No, it's going to flip away from the ball there. And a little bit of confusion, it seems, from CU Boulder. And pinched back towards their net. Nothing they can do about it. They just have to watch that one roll in. It's the Florida Gators. No longer coming off of a 10-minute rest right now. They played that last game, and they are here to play this game right now. 3-goal lead. 2 minutes left in regulation here. Hammy takes the air, trying to find another one. Thumper trying to catch it here. CU Boulder perhaps a little bit scared for seeing Florida go up 3 here. Although I have seen crazier comebacks, so do not count CU Boulder out just yet. Hammy one boost to his name. Now boomed back towards the orange side here. Collected by Florida. Hiding into the corner, tries to pinch it around the defenders. Not going to find what they need just yet. Bounce shot there, hits the corner. And no luck just yet. Looking for one more here. Can they find it? It's on that goal line. Need to clear it away. CU Boulder does just that. Maybe back towards the orange side. You've seen Florida, in this game especially, a lot of back passes. And it seems to have been working out for them. Whenever they feel pressured, either at midfield or on that blue half, You'll see them pass the ball back to someone who's inevitably in that orange half as their defender. They can then be the new first man on offense there. CU Boulder, meanwhile, trying to play it forward every time. Hiding forced challenge here. Has to avoid the bump. Ice, last man here. Not willing to get dunked. Might have a follow-up shot. And Hammy looking for that third touch. Will it find its mark? There we go. Larry is going to put that one away. Florida locked in this game. 4 goals to 0 right now. As many goals as CU Boulder had last game. But CU Boulder unable to score, it seems, this game. Florida, strong defense so far. And clearly a pretty good offense. CU Boulder looking for one just to have the momentum go into the next game. Bold jump attempt there, trying to dunk him, and Florida is going to take game 2 here. 4-0. Shut out in game 2. That puts the series score as 1-1. We'll go on over to Forbidden Temple during the day for game 3 here. This will be the tiebreaker for this 1-1, but not an end-all be-all, as this is a best-of-5 series. So it is whatever team wins 3 games first will be crowned the victor of this series. Ice taking a second to ready up here. Perhaps some talking going on in the Discord, thinking about what they did well during that last game and how they can improve on this game, as this one did not go as swimmingly for CU Boulder as their first game. They need to figure out what changed, and was it with them or with Florida, and how can they counteract it? Ice running out with 3 seconds left. Heading on over to Forbidden Temple. We shall now have game 3. Waiting to see. It looks like everyone's here. Maybe, maybe not. Waiting on one from CU Boulder. There it is. All 6 players taking the field. I just wanted to make sure that no one was going to be left behind there. And here we go. Game time in game 3. Strong start from Florida here. Might be able to score one right away, just like they did in game 2. No, cleared away. We're now at the time that they scored in that first game and almost found, or in that second game rather, and almost found it in this third one. But Thumper, good positioning to save it. Hiding, pinch it there, and then pinch to save it as well. Right on target there, Hiding with the bump. Ice over to Hiding, hits it off his car and off the wall. Opens it up for Thumper, off the back wall here. And Hammy to clear that one over Hiding and away. And Larry just walking Hiding back to the blue half there. Good wave dash, tried to chip it over Hammy. Hammy just enough jump there to take that one to the air. Popped over Thumper. Ice does clear that one away, gets it back to the midfield. Looking for that flip reset and goes spinning off of the ball. Might have touched 2 or 3 tires, not all 4. Hiding can't get up to that one. Looks like Thumper is the last. Good jump there to save that. Both Ice and Hiding double commit there. A little bit scary. Might be an opportunity here for Florida if they can capitalize on it. And they take the shot. No one's back. Hiding can't get to it. Gets boxed out by Hammy there. You can see he took the shot and just with the follow through got bumped by Ice into a perfect box out position for Hiding there. So Hiding could not get around the ball to make that save. So once again we will see Florida up 1 here. Looking for a second one here. Good 50s by him. He's 0 boost though and gets demoed for it. Thumper let Ice go for that one. Hits it out of the corner. Does ramp off of Hiding there. A little bit awkward. Again, this is the first series they were playing for CCS. Season 8 anyway. So they might not be a well-oiled machine just yet, but individually they are all very good players. Same goes for Florida, as we can see. By the way, they recovered off of a loss in Game 1 and took it right to a win in Game 2. And now are leading still, 2 minutes into this game here. Thumper looking for a double off the back wall. Does get hit around him. Hiding with the shot. Will it find his mark? No, took 2 people to save that one. And once again, 2 people from Florida jump for that. CU Boulder doing a bit better to keep the pressure on here. Ice coming in off the ceiling here. Looking for the dunk. Isn't going to find it as he does not have the boost to get back down to it. Thumper. Big booming touch there. And one more. Hammy, though, expecting that second one. Takes it to the wall and a double commit. I see you again. I think that was Ice and Thumper. Ice now made sure to challenge first to give his teammates time to get back there. Now Thumper going off the corner to Ice. Ice takes the shot, blocked by Larry. Sap looking to take to the wall here. It's bounced off of the wall. Hammy now looking for that backboard. Possibly a pass to one of his teammates. There it is. Shot, and it's going to find its mark. You can see here Ice jumping, trying to get that touch off of the back wall. Can't get up to it. And it wasn't a double tap. It was Larry that's going to come in off of the passing play and put that one away. And so we will see Florida Gators once again up 2-0. Very reminiscent of last game. Larry fakes that one, leaves it for Sap. Sap over the corner. Hammy down to Larry. Larry and Sap both commit. Could be open for CU here. Can they convert it? No, they can't get around it in time. And so that one's just going to roll to the left post. But Thumper working his magic there. I looked away for half a second because I saw it roll at the wall. What a ridiculous angle here. Inverted. Thumper's going to bounce that one once and find the top right of the net off of a bounce shot. CU Boulder putting one away this time. More like the inverse of game one rather than what happened in game two here. Does get bumped though. Can they recover? No. Larry's going to put that one away off of the bump play. You can see strong start. Two people from CU behind the ball. And then Hammy gets the bump on hiding as the last man. Florida Gators right back to their 2-goal lead. Little whiff from Hammy there. Sap forced to jump for that instead. Now Thumper, big boom over to the orange corner. Hammy collects it, takes it, and is denied by hiding midair. Larry and Hammy both there. Into the corner here. Ice with a few wave dashes on the wall to position himself. Sap taking it off the ceiling there. Immediately challenged. That was hiding. That was going to give them no time to set that one up. Challenging early to prevent any sort of flip reset later in the play. In front of net here, a little bit dangerous. And third man, Thumper, commits here. Touches it down around one, and Ice is going to put that one away. It is once again a 1-goal game. You can see two members from CU either in or on the net. Thumper still commits, knows they have the opportunity. One touch there to get it around Sap, and Ice is going to find the back of the net. 1-goal game. Just under a minute left in regulation here. And CU find one more and bring us into overtime. Whereas Florida Gators going to take the lead in this series. Hammy tripping up Ice. Ice still staying with it, though. Credit where credit is due. This one a bit of an awkward bounce. Thumper doesn't find the touch. Sap does. And Hammy pops it over hiding. Ice last man on the backboard here. Thumper is closest one. Nice, good control, though. Good patience. Does get bumped off the play. Hiding takes over immediately. And gets bumped off as well. Ice already recovering, takes the immediate shot with a low boost, grabs the corner from Orange. There he wave dashes, steals the boost, and balance. I think that was Thumper on top of their car. Florida Gators keeping it in that blue half. CU looking for one last opportunity. It does get pinched, 0 seconds. They cannot let the ball touch the ground here. Well, that is going to be exactly what Florida wants. They take that one, touchdown. Can they find the mark? No, Florida is going to be your winners of game 3 here. You can see two of them. RLCS 2025 Challenger. Big tag to boast, and it is clearly not bought. It is clearly earned, as you can see. Florida 2-1 in the series right now. For what is possibly our last game, we will head on over to Manfield. CU Boulder needs to pull out a win here to prevent Florida from taking it. Florida just needs this one more game win They will take the entire series as this is a best of 5. All players on the field once again. And as the clock ticks down, it is game time in game 4 right now. Can CU Boulder lock in, recreate the magic of that first game, and what they did for a little while in that third game, bring us into into a game 5? Or will this be the last game in the series if Florida takes this game? Fighting with Little Pop, tries to find the bump, and off of the left post you could hear the ding from the client. Sap takes the air. Houston flip reset, tries to get back to it. One more touch. Thumper does get a challenge though. Hiding over to Thumper. Thumper touches it to that orange corner. Hiding with the touch back to Ice. Ice with the shot. Pops it to the crossbar. Can they follow it up? No, no one's there. Hammy had free range of that to take his time, just floating from the back wall to the ground. CU Boulder's been lacking pressure just a little bit. At the very least, not as much as Florida has been pressuring CU here. Ice going as the first man here. Does get faked. It's going to be a little bit dangerous as they're also low boost. Going to take them a moment to get back. Hiding, tries for the shot. Larry just enough of a touch to keep it out of the net. Ice with the follow-up. Over to the opposite corner. Awkward pinch from Sap, but able to follow it. Hiding. Takes the air for his own little play. Flip reset. Can he find it? No, just a little bit wide there. Just a bit outside. Looking for the block there. Decent 50 from Thumper and Sap. Sap going to walk away with it, but now Ice off of the car and follow-up shot. Hiding, puts it on target and dunks it after the save. I was ready to say that they had cleared that one away, but Hiding not letting it happen. It might have hit off the post, but he is going to put that one back towards the right post and sink that one. An okay from Larry. Reminiscent of game 1, we're going to see CU Boulder take the first goal again. So far, whatever team has scored first has been the one to take the game. We'll see if that pattern holds true, as Florida already trying to tie it up once again. Bumper pops it over one, looking for the dunk, just popping for the net. Ice now up, slow shot, gets it over one, but Sap off of the back wall. Able to keep it out of the net for right now. Bumper challenging, it does get hit back towards that blue half. Ice tries to catch it, gets it 50 under one. Hammy has their last man. Thumper pops it up, looking for the bump. Ice following it up to the back wall. And it seems like Hiding was demoed there. They had a great three-man play. And whether it was recognized or not, Florida Gators took away that third person, unfortunately. Can't have a three-man play if your third man is demoed. There he looks for the musty. Thumper not going to settle for that. Sap with the flip reset. I think they got a musty of their own. Big booming clear over to the orange side here. As Thumper takes the sky. Second touch. Puts it on target and cleared away by Larry. Ice forced to jump for that one. Good touch to keep it out of the net, at least momentarily. Off the crossbar and down. This could be scary. But Ice with a squishy save there to get that one away. Demo comes out. Hiding, demoed again. Certainly it seems like the favorite target of Florida, and I'm not too sure about that one. I could have sworn that CU hit it, but the game says otherwise. Hammy over there pops it. You can see Thumper. It even made a touch sound in the replay, so Ionic servers in a little bit of a disagreement right there, but that one is going to find its mark. Florida Gators have tied it up once again. Ace with a good challenge there. Hiding, slow pop, looking for the control. Dunks it underneath one. Thumper now. Follow up, gets it around two. And gonna find that mark. I already forget, but I believe it was Thumper that did not technically get the touch on that last save, and he is made upward immediately. He says, I don't care what the Psionic servers say. We are putting the game back to a 1-goal lead. There he pops this one up, gets the flip reset, uses it to get it over hiding there. Now Ice throws it to the orange corner, trying to find the follow-up, leaves it for their teammate, Thumper. Good shot, does get saved by Hammy Crackers there. Florida doing very well on defense right now. They cannot afford to go down 2 here. They need to keep this to a 1-goal game and hope to score before the ball touches the ground at 0 seconds. Might have an opportunity right now. Thumper last back. Hiding grabs the boost and a little bit of a collision from Thumper and Hiding. And oh, could be an own goal here. Scary for CU. Thumper with 0 boost gets the save and does get demoed as well. Used up what little life they had there to get that save. Hiding trying to play it slow. Hammy not following for it. Now Larry and Sap. Sap going for the demo. Ice has to dodge it here and still gets the save. This is showing you why they are on the team and why Ice is SSL. Florida needs 1 more goal right now. Camera freaking out a little bit. Might be 1 more goal for CU though, as Thumper gonna float that one in. You can see the scoreboard, 3, 2, 1. Almost like it's a countdown to the end of the game already. As a 2-goal lead with 2 seconds, nearly impossible. And as the clock ticks down, CU Boulder is going to send us into Game 5. 2 game wins apiece in this series. CU Boulder and Florida. You know what that means. We have to go on over to Champions Field. And with all 6 players readied up, each team with 2 game wins, we are now heading into Champions Field. Maybe. Seems like all players are ready. There it is. Maybe. Waiting on one more. There we go. All 6 players into Game 5 for a final game here on Champions Field. Could be dangerous for CU. Florida State looking for one off the kickoff already. So far, whatever team has scored first has been the ones to win the entire game. We saw CU Boulder take the first few goals in Game 1. Games 2 and 3, it was Florida that took the first goals, one off of kickoff and one off of a play a little bit later in the game, and then CU in Game 4 there stole away the first goal, and now in Game 5 we are going to see Florida take the first goal. Will they continue the pattern and take Game 5 with them as well? Can CU Boulder break the trend? We'll have to keep watching to find out. Not even 30, just about 30 seconds here into this 5th game. What is going to be the final game of this series. Best of 5 has brought us to a Game 5 here. CU Boulder hoping to tie this one up quickly. Thumper, doesn't seem like they got the flip reset. They might have been able to put that one around the defenders instead. CU Boulder taking shots at that orange net. One more right here off the left wall. Clear to the left corner. Shot again. Sap looking to control this one. Hiding. Putting it in front of the net. Back down to Ice. Ice fakes that one. Thumper now. To the back wall. Cleared in front of the goal line. Can they find it? No. Hiding. Ramped off of Hammy, who was trying to save it. CU Boulder keeping that pressure on the ball. Has not left the orange half. Until just now. And Florida trying to find one more. Looking for the 50 past Thumper. Thumper not going to allow it. CU Boulder now putting the ball back onto that orange half and in front of the orange net. Thumper clears the middle, both Hiding and Ice there. Larry's going to boom that one to the other side of the field. Looking for the redirect. Fakes it. Thumper gets the clear. Ice follows it. Push it over to Thumper. No, Ice. One more into the orange corner here. Thumper looking for demos. Can't find any bumps though just yet. And now it is around Thumper as their last man. He does get back for now. Tries to challenge it. Slows the play down. Ice over to Thumper. Takes it. Shot comes out. Hiding. Great rotation positioning there to make that save. Had to really reach for that one to put a hand up. Hiding pops it once. Has to get back down quick. Let's get a big awkward on the goalpost there. Seems like Thumper might be last back. Does get the chow though, and the touch it seems. And a lot of bumps coming out. All three players on CU a little bit awkward there. Half the game has gone by. Clock keeps ticking down. Florida holding that 1-goal lead and exaggerating it to a 2-goal lead now. As you can see, Hiding cleared it to that corner. And Hammy just with a good touch right here. Put it on net right behind Thumper. Thumper got up to it. What might have actually been a little bit too fast. And now Florida taking a 2-goal lead. Just over 2 minutes left in regulation. Hammy collects it off the back wall. This one touch. Gets the flip reset. Over Thumper. Ice to recover it there. Keeps it in that orange half. Hiding off the corner. Ice looking for the redirect. Touches down off the left post. Thumper coming in and saved. Florida does not want to give up their lead. They want to expand it again. CU Boulder struggling now to even put one away. Whereas Florida has found 3. Three-goal game, 2 minutes left. Not impossible, but not an ideal situation for CU Boulder. They were able to score 4 in that first game, so it is not impossible for them to put 3 away on Florida here, but it is not going to be easy. Hiding, looking for it right now. Bounces in front of net, and saved by Sap. Florida does not want to see a repeat of that first game where CU put 4 away on them. Instead, they're going to try to put 4 away on CU. Just over a minute now left in regulation. Thumper off the sidewall. Uses the flip to get it over to Ice. Ice puts it on target, but it does get cleared away. One more for Larry. No, denied by Hiding there. Ice gets demoed mid-air. Absolutely brutal. Inside of the last minute here, CU Boulder needs to just put the pressure on. Add fuel to the fire and just commit to this. Closing in on 30 seconds here. Florida Gators holding that lead. They have not even given up 1 goal yet. Nonetheless, 3. CU Boulder needs to find one right here. Can they do it? Thumper looking for that opportunity. 20 seconds. Florida holding strong on defense. Not letting the ball by them. Looking for one more here. Hammy with a flip reset. Pass over to Thumper. Thumper to Ice. And Hiding tries for one at 0 seconds. And the ball is going to hit down. With a 3-0 lead this game and a 3-2 series score. The Florida Gators are going to walk away from this with the win. Overall, great plays from both teams. Able to steal 2 games away each. Florida just walking away with that last final game. CU had it in game 1, lost it for a few, brought it back in game 4, and then could not hold on to it. Meanwhile, Florida, after a little bit of a late start, both taking 10 minutes to get into the lobby and giving away game 1, have reclaimed it, and they will take this best of 5 series. So, GG's to both teams, but for right now, we are going to end things here. So thank you to everyone that stopped by. We hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.